At this time, I would like to introduce to you those individuals competing for the Ayrshire World Dairy Expo International Futurity. Entry 557, Palmyra Poker L.H. Rosie, exhibited by Evan Creek of Hagerstown, Maryland. Entry 558, Hallsvern Cat, exhibited by Mackenzie Stanford, Halls Ayrshire's of Cushing, Oklahoma. Entry 560, Mueller's Brendan Rosa, exhibited by Brian Mueller of Cuba City, Wisconsin. 561, G-Force Billick Diamond, exhibited by Tim Mary and Katie Gillette of Whitewater, Wisconsin. 562, Moyer Sarge Lollipop, shown by Stephen, Pauline, Rebecca, and Emily Schmidt of Delavan, Wisconsin. 563, Grandview Burdette Diamond, exhibited by Tim Bush, Hope and Megan Hahn of Cecil, Wisconsin. 564, Daltondale Poker Marley, exhibited by Double A Farms, Doug Murray and family, Tulane, Illinois. Entry 565, Moyer Poker Lavender, exhibited by Stephen, Pauline, Rebecca, and Emily Schmidt of Delavan, Wisconsin. 566, P&A Rawhide Betsy, exhibited by P&A Ayrshire's Tom, Sarah, Caleb, Cole, and Carter Cruz of Dyersville, Iowa. 567, G4 Special Jamie, exhibited by Tim Mary and Katie Gillette of Whitewater, Wisconsin. Entry 568, Halls J. Sexy Brunette, exhibited by Mackenzie Stanford, Halls Ayrshire's Cushing, Oklahoma. Entry 569, Val's Pride Rawhide Boston, exhibited by David Patrick of Woodbine, Maryland. Entry 570, View Village C. Julianne, exhibited by Christy Sather, Adams, Minnesota. Entry 571, Family Affair Lotto Didi, exhibited by Family Affair Farm, Caledonia, Illinois. 572, G4 Sarge Madison, exhibited by Tim Mary and Katie Gillette of Whitewater, Wisconsin. Entry 575, Stillmore Lexi Midori, exhibited by Stillmore Cattle Company and Ted Wolf of Epworth, Iowa. Entry 576, Leanne BBBK Trilogy, exhibited by Caitlin Cull of Heartland, Wisconsin. And entry 577, Stillmore Lexi Minosa, exhibited by Steve Searles and Wayne and Donna Lexfold of Pine Island, Minnesota. Congratulations, exhibitors, for the foresight to enter these individuals and bring them here to compete today. Judge Harbaugh has completed his placing in the Ayrshire World Dairy Expo International Futurity. Placing third is entry 557, Palmyra Poker L.H. Rosie, exhibited by Evan Creek of Hagerstown, Maryland. Placing second is entry 562, Moyer Sarge Lollipop, exhibited by Stephen, Pauline, Rebecca, and Emily Schmidt of Delavan, Wisconsin. And the winning entry, and also first bred known and best udder in the class, entry 563, Grandview Burdette Diamond, exhibited by Tim Bush and Hope and Meadow Hahn of Cecil, Wisconsin. Congratulations. Judge, your comments.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a really nice Futurity class here, and we started the class with a trio of junior 3-year-olds here, but I think this first cow wins the class pretty logically. A cow that just excels the class in length of frame, strength, balance throughout. She has that advantage in being longer in her frame, longer in her barrel, deeper and wider through the floor of her chest than our cow coming along in second. Give this first cow the advantage of having more width, more length of rump structure today than our cow in second, and the first cow just excels the class in bloom and height and balance of udder today. But this second cow, not a big cow, but a cow with a lot of quality. You really admire her angularity, the snugness of her udder attachments today, and a cow that moves out very freely on her feet and legs. And it's that advantage that she has today in the levelness through the floor of her udder and the strength of pastern and the way she moves out on her feet and legs that take her over this extremely long, angular cow we have coming along here in third. Third over fourth today, a cow that just shows us more dariness, more angularity, more breed character throughout today than this big cow coming along in fourth. Fourth place cow, a cow you really admire for that extreme height and width, the rear udder attachment, just a beautiful rear uddered cow. And it's the advantage that she has today in teat size, shape, and placement that take her over the cow coming along in fifth. This fifth place cow, a cow that's extremely balanced, but today maybe not that overall angularity that we have and the correctness of the teat size and shape that we have in the cows that lead the class. But that fifth cow uses that advantage that she has today in width through the floor of her chest, length of barrel, depth of rear rib and flank, and height and fullness to the top of the rear udder to place over our cow coming along in sixth. Congratulations to our exhibitors.